Be busy, isn't it, before the city really empties out ahead of Christmas?
Yeah, I think today is the last really busy day, and actually there's going to be quite a lot going on. Everyone was really waiting to see what the Fed did on Wednesday, and then there's going to be a lot of money being put to work because fund managers don't want that cash sitting on the sideline towards the end of the year. So I think today's a busy day, and we're going to see continued rises in the market.
Okay, other than that potential window dressing, we've also had the EU losing its AAA rating. We've got German consumer sentiment, producer prices later on, and Italian industrial orders later on. How do you square all this, and where do you see equity markets heading next year?
Well, I think the European Union losing its rating and Germany and Italy having figures today are sort of synonymous of what's going on here. The Eurozone is definitely struggling, and I expect we're going to see a re-emergence of the Eurozone crisis in Q2 next year. And it's really sort of emphasised by the fact that Germany is doing fantastically well and Italy and the peripheries are struggling. So I think that's going to reinforce that view today. I think equity markets are going to rally now the Fed have got their decision out of the way. But then,
give us your year-end calls for next year then.
So I think we're looking at 7,500 in the FTSE, maybe 10,500 in the DAX, and on a really good market we might see 2,000 in the S&P coming up to the year end. But I think we're going to see falls in the middle of the year as the European crisis emerges.
Okay, we've got China money rates at a 6-month high as well. Does this concern you?
Yeah, it does. China's absolutely key. The recovery we're seeing in the world economy is fragile at best, and I think any one shock could really derail it, whether that comes from China, the US or European Union. I think China takes a very long time to do anything and turn around, so I'm not sure that shock is going to come out of China, but anything that's negative in the Chinese economy is always a concern.
And just to finish up, Telecom Italia shareholders meeting with the board today. You expecting a showdown there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Italian company politics is almost as bad as the actual politics of the country. It's going to be a saga. It really needs to resolve itself. I think a board change would probably be good, and then it can move on, and it would offer some value if it could get its corporate governance issues sorted.